Hello, good morning. I'm going to do this video a little bit differently. I'm gonna say what I want quick and turn off the recording, and then whenever I know what I'm gonna say, I'm gonna turn the recording back on. First point is I've realized like for example the run. I've thought about it. Like, why do you need two players or more than yourself in live music situation? So let's say I want to do a sound that's like that's a major run, right? And let's say I want to have B flat major scale run underneath, but just really at the same time. So I already played it wrong, but my point is, if I were to do this, in a live situation, like, first of all, I'm not gonna be able to do it, most of the times, but this could be like a really nice harmony. This could be a nice harmony. And if this task was given to each one, so each player, then it's doable, because one person can do with their eyes closed, and the other person does, or the other person does. They can do it, with sort of with ease, without a big problem. But if one person were to do it, I already said it, yeah. So you might run into a problem. You most likely will, yeah. But there's this part. It could be a beautiful harmony. I mean, right here, it's not the best example, but let's say some dissonant. But if you compose something like that, a dissonant ones, but like good when you play together. Together or each other, whatever, however you like look at it. My point is, that is why you need more than yourself in a band, because there are things it's a lot more difficult to do it alone as one player, one brain. But with two or with more than one, you can do it. Yeah, you can do that harmony. You can make that harmony. You can create that perspective in the song. And I guess my second point is well, actually, this would have been my second point. My main point, I think, my main point I wanted to say is you want to get there quick. You want that solo, you want that perspective happening in the song, in your song. You want that, yeah. Whatever you want that happen. You want to have that in your song. Like whatever the drum goes, and then we have something like whatever, and then a little bit later there's a solo part, and then solo, you want that happening. You want that, like, all that happening in your song. That's like Um, that's like that's what you want. And I don't know where I was going with this, but every day you want to get there, you learn more stuff. You don't, you know, you learn just newer stuff, more advanced stuff, harder stuff. We do all kinds of stuff to get there, you know, to have that perspective happening. Like, oh, I want the song to do like a like. I'm just taking this example. Sorry, I have to. Like you want like, oh, I thought this was first, you know. And then like, anyways, like this kind of perspective, like not this exactly, but just a perspective. Like, oh, like something's happening in the background, and then the drum goes. And then like there's this section in the song, you know, you want that perspective, that not that you know, specific perspective, but whatever perspective you're thinking of, you want that, you know, to come to real, you want to reel it, you want to make it real, like yeah, you want to have that make it come to fruition, yeah. And to think that like this is what we have to do. It's just, you just have to take a step forward every day. You just learn new stuff, internalize it. You have to get comfortable with like this new whatever. Well, whatever, whatever, you know, whatever that is, you have to get comfortable with it. You have to internalize it. You have to just keep walking. Never stopping. Keep walking. Keep like taking a step forward. You know, whatever that is. It's my sort of my main point here is you have to keep going to get that perspective, and also know the whole reason you're taking this step forward every day is to get that perspective. You know, you want that perspective. Yeah, I'm not really looking at the whole thing as just a perspective. You know, every player, every instrument has to play it like authentically, you know, like not half aing, you know. I know that yes, but I'm just saying, yeah, perspective, because everyone has to do the job faithfully. I don't know, like real stuff, you know, like not as like, oh, maybe I can try this time. Maybe I'll try it a little bit different, but real, you know, yeah. And the third point was, you know, I've thought about this, how to get there quick. You know, get that one song that has a perfect perspective. I just want to say, I have to say really quickly, I love solos in that song. I'm just gonna say name. I'm into it. Danny Diaz and I think Baxter second. Danny Diaz on the first solo, and I don't know why I didn't want to name the names, but yeah, Danny Diaz first and Baxter on the second one. I thought it was just one person. I couldn't tell. Just one person, you know, came up with two ideas and just playing it. I thought it was just two solos were from the one person. You know, and the first one, I'm in. I'm all the way, like not all the way in, but like I'm in. That I love that. But anyways, Where was I going with this? I lost my point. Sorry. The perspective, you want to get there, you want to keep going with that. Where was I? I forgot where I was going, so I'm gonna stop it right here. Remember, I thought about it, how to get there to the song with perfect perspective. To get there, I thought about it, you know, like let's say you're gonna make like a lot of songs in your lifetime, but I think it's best way to get there is not how do I explain this? Like you want instead of trying to sound different with every new original song you're gonna do, it's better to I don't want to use the word hone in, like, but I don't want to, or lock in, but like you wanna hit the wood on the same spot with your axe, you know, like exactly same spot, like over and over again, you know, to get the perfect perspective. Yeah. But that's not where I was going with this point. Sorry. But you do have to like try different things to have a hip sound, you know, to have a cool, like no one else is doing sound. But I don't know how to explain it. You have to like branch out to I think this is just I haven't done it, but I think that's what it is. You want to branch out to see what like harmony makes sense, what run makes sense. But you know, when it comes to like a solo time and like a song making time, like when you have to make your own original original songs, you have to aim for the same direction. Okay, first, like let's say first song, okay, this direction. Second song, I want to do a little bit differently, but still the same direction. Third song, same thing, but you know, a little bit differently. Maybe even from a different cultures, but still the same direction. Like because for example, I have to take SD as an example. I'm just gonna take an example. I'm not gonna play it correctly, but just if you know, then you understand what I mean. And then there's guitar solo part. It's just it was my impression of it. But you know, one thing I've noticed really quickly, guitar in piano, if you just have one piano and you have a bender, you cannot if you blend up, you cannot So if it's 3 voice and you want to just pitch up just 1 voice, you cannot do that. But guitar can. That's what I realized. So if yeah, you know what I mean. Yes. But anyways, yeah. Back to that point I wanted to say. Every SD songs, their electric guitar sounds, well, they only use electric guitar, I guess, but every song's electric guitar there sounds cool. It sounds cool. It has a space for it. It's meant for, you know, the guitar to sound good. But that's like, it's like going back to that that chopping wood on the same spot and not analogy I was doing. I'm using that to back my argument. I don't know. I'm not arguing with anyone. Yeah, but back my opinion here. But yeah, a little bit different. But at the end of the day, there's always an element where like guitar part comes really strong, you know, shows up really strong, like I can't even, yeah, sorry, but yes, I think that like kind of back my that reasoning backed my opinion here pretty good. I hope that's what happened. I think lastly, I think this is the last thing I'm gonna say for this video. But yeah, I gotta get better. So I can attract the players or songwriters or instrumentalists, whatever. I have to do this. I have to play in time. This. Yeah, I have to play in time, play it like I know, you know, to attract. And that's what I know. And this should be my secondary. First is my original song. I have to come through there, and this is just kind of on the side. Yeah, this I play, yeah, but just it's what I'm just studying. But yeah, my main, I have to come through in my original song. This as like a second. I have to play in time, show them that I do that harmony, I like that harmony, and I can play in time. It's like it's sort of like being respectful with time. Like you want to show up on time, or you want to show up a little bit early for the meeting, kind of. If playing in time it's kind of like that, just showing showing respect, yeah, to the other players, sort of. All right, I'm gonna practice. Yeah, all right.